Sometimes cards in the Pokemon TCG are better than they might look. It just takes the right player and the right deck to help these ugly ducklets become beautiful swanas. Today we're looking at 7 cards that went from meme tier to dream tier in 2022.
Hey guys, Cyber. Relax, I was just gonna get there. Anyway, as this little buddy was saying, 80% of you aren't subscribed to the channel, so hit that subscribe button. It really helps. Hey, what Pokemon are you?
Number 1, Ludicolo from Evolving Skies. Ludicolo is a wacky looking Pokemon, and at first glance, this card was doomed for the bulk bin and the bottom tables. Or was it? Ludicolo's enthusiastic dance ability was used to increase the damage output of Suicune V in Finnegan Lynch's second place Suicune deck at the 2021-2022 Salt Lake City Regional Championships. With the help of cards like Drizzile and Inteleon to fetch trainer cards such as Evolution Incense and Rare Candy, this deck featuring 2 different Stage 2 Pokemon was able to be fast and consistent enough for this aggressive metagame. Number 2. Ribombee from Evolving Skies. This Ribombee card may look unimportant in every way. Low HP, low damage output, and it moves an opponent's energy card. This happened to be exactly what Sander Wojcik needed to take 5th place at the 2021-2022 Liverpool Regionals. Sander's deck focused on a control-style strategy of removing all of the opponent's resources before they could take 6 prize cards, leaving them to deck out and lose by default. Ribombee filled the unique role of moving energies from your opponent's active Pokemon to less useful Pokemon on their bench to completely upheave their strategy. Number 3. Regigigas from Astral Radiance. Regigigas requires you to have every Regi in play at the same time to activate its ability. This turned out to be easier to achieve than you might think, and in fact it was so powerful that a Regigigas focused deck won the National Japan Championships in 2022, piloted by Takeru Yamano. Regigigas has continued to be a top deck since its release due to the versatility of every Regi being a possible attacker depending on the scenario. Number 4. Mewtwo V Union. This isn't Yu-Gi-Oh, but you may need to fight the urge to yell Exodia when you construct a V Union card.
I've assembled all 5 special cards, all 5 pieces of the puzzle. Exodia, obliterate!
V-Unions are split into 4 separate cards and can form together once a game to create an overpowered V Pokemon with several attacks and abilities. Mewtwo V-Union has 310 HP, it can heal itself for 200 damage, and it has an attack that deals 300 damage with no additional cost or drawback. Although it can be complicated to pull off, Piper Lapine used Mewtwo V-Union as a key part of her 2022-2023 Toronto Regional Championships first place Mewtwo control deck. Number 5. Emergency Jelly from Silver Tempest. Emergency Jelly is a useless bulk trainer card, right? Wrong. Emergency Jelly was an important card in 2 different top 8 decks at the 2022-2023 Toronto Regional Championships this year, being included in Charlie Lockyer's top 8 Articuno Inteleon deck and Jake Gearhart's Palkia Inteleon deck. This card has been paired with Articuno to heal itself after 2 uses of Wild Freeze, since the opponent will be paralyzed in the active and often unable to knock out the Articuno themselves. Number 6. Kyogre from Celebrations. If you opened any of the 25th anniversary Celebrations products, chances are you have this 10-cent rare lying around. But did you know it was an integral card in Grant Manley's 3rd place Lost Zone deck from the Latin American International Championships this year? The strategy used is to play your deck down to 0 cards, use Energy Recycler to shuffle 5 basic energy back in, and then use Kyogre's Aqua Storm, which you've guaranteed will discard 5 energy from your deck to do the maximum damage and close out the game. 3rd place at the event awarded Grant $2,500 in prize money. Not too bad for using a 10-cent card. Number 7. Pyukumuku from Fusion Strike. The last card today features a weird fish-looking thing with an even weirder name, Pyukumuku. This card is from Fusion Strike and was featured in plenty of decks this year as a nifty way to draw one extra card each turn with the aptly named Pitch a Pukumuku ability. I think this is a great example of a card's playability not being determined by its flashiness or its monetary worth. Thanks for watching today's video here on Beastcoast Pokemon, and we'll see you next time.